Hi guys, this is Mars Peach again today. I'm here to do a couple book tags that I just saw. Just got out of the shower, so my hair's still wet, but I don't have many opportunities to do videos because not only do I still live at home, but I share a room with my younger sister. So these opportunities, when I happen to be home and she also is not home, where I can actually do something, are few and far between. So I thought I would jump on the chance as soon as possible. So the tag I'm doing in this video is the bookshelf tag, which was originated by, I think, what was it? Richard at Devour Book Reviews. I actually first saw it on Books with Court, and she said like she just tagged everybody watching it, so that's where I originally saw it. Anyway, I might as well just get started. First question is, what is the most interesting book on your shelf? That's such a hard question because, of course, I want to say that all of my books are interesting. Uh, wow. Most of them are interesting, and that's why I have them. Let's see. Here we go. Harry Potter's, maybe those are. I don't know. I can't name just one. Most of them are so interesting in different ways. I can't do it. Skip that. I'll just say all. There we go. Next one. What is the scariest book on your shelf? Well, I don't like scary books. I don't read horror. I don't watch scary movies. I'm not into that stuff. So none of them are really that scary. Probably if I was a little kid, I would think that my Harry Potter books, because some of them have scary imagery, like in the battle scenes with the monsters and stuff. That's about it. I'm a wimp, sorry. Which books on your shelf can you not live without? Oh God. I would have a hard time parting with any of my books that I like. There are actually a couple that I really don't like, and I kind of want to get rid of them, but aside from those, oh my God, it's so hard because like they're a collection, and I don't want to be really cheesy and say they're like children to me or anything like that, but I love them all. I guess again, my Harry Potters, because I've had those forever, half my life at least. So I'm going to go with my Harry Potter series, even though I would have a hard time parting with any of them. Next question. How many series books do you have on your shelf? A lot. I have Harry Potter books here on the top shelf. I think most of my children and young adult books are actually series. If you can see here, my Percy Jackson and then the spin-off series of that. Those are series. A lot of them I have like first book in a couple series that I haven't read yet. I have the Hunger Games trilogy. That is a complete series at least. Let's look. Don't think there's any on that shelf. As to my mystery shelf back there, if you count a lot of the ones with Agatha Christie's detectives like Poirot or Miss Marple and whatever, if those are series, those. I have the Millennium Trilogy, just looking, the Nero Wolfe series by Rex Stout, the Castle ABC TV series, those tie-in books, Sherlock Holmes, let's see, the Dorothy L. Sayers, Lord Peter Wimsey series, anything else? I have a lot of more trilogies and duologies under here. Most of them I only have maybe the first one or two. Graceling, if that is a series. The Study series by Maria V. Snyder. Then again, a lot of first books and series. The Dreamcatcher trilogy by Lisa McMahon. Wicked Lovely, Eyes Like Stars is a series, and then I have a first book and a couple other ones like Discworld, Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones, I don't know what the series is called. The Air Trilogy by Cinda Williams Chima. Um, there's, oh god, just too many to list. A lot of YA books now these days are either like duologies or trilogies or longer series. There's not really a lot of standalone, so most of those are actually series. Question, we're on number 5 now. What book on your shelf has the most unique cover? Well, gee, probably, well, I have two, and they're also two of my favorite covers. And you just get them. I named these a couple times before. Across the Universe by Beth Revis, because it's double-sided and alternate. You can pick what you want for your cover. So I really like that. And another one was Delirium by Lauren Oliver, because it's kind of a glare. I don't know if you can see. It has the girl's face hiding in there, and then when you take the dust jacket off, you can see it. So stuff like that is probably the most unique. Those are the only two I really have that has anything that cool going on. Yeah, that's about it. Next question, number 6. Oh dear. Which book or books on your shelf have you not read? Well, a lot, but I actually looked at my statistics on Goodreads, and most of them I have read, the majority, but I do have over 100 that I have not read. The shelf behind there, my mystery shelf, I have one shelf double stacked of Agatha Christie, and the whole, like the front row, is not yet read. A lot of my, well, about half of my Georgette Hayers are still not read. 4 out of 5 of my Dashiell Hammett's I still have not read. Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. Let's see, Killing the Rabbit by Alison Goodman. A couple Nero Wolfes. I only have a few of those still. And then over here, but everything from, if you can see, this one from Gone on this way, the front row, and then also the front row, maybe I can show you. Okay, this whole front row of the bottom shelf too. Those are all unread, and I have some of my sister's junk on the floor in front of my other shelf with my classics, but most of my Dickens are still not read. Sorry if you heard the phone ringing. I think my mom's gonna get it. I'm not gonna bother with that. A Silas Marner by George Eliot is not read. My Henry Fielding books, The Italian by Anne Radcliffe, He Knew He Was Right by Anthony Trollope. I think that's it. Most of my classics and my other ones on my big shelf over there are actually all read. So that's actually kind of good and kind of bad news for me to look over that, because I know I need to kind of stop buying books faster than I can read them. But the good news is I've actually have read the great majority of them. Next one, number 7. Which books on your shelf did you not enjoy? The Dickens books that I've read, I really like his stories, but I'm not a fan of his writing style. He uses a lot of purple prose, and it's just like 10 words where one is enough, and my mind wanders while I read them. But I still have kept those because they're classics and I bought them. I also a couple actually that I just read obviously was Graceling. I didn't really care for that. Let's see, this one that I just read, Foundling by D.M. Cornish. I started this back in February and I just forced myself to finish it now. It's just, it was in the young adult section, but I really feel this belongs more in the middle grade for younger readers section. It's just wasn't very interesting to me at all. I think it would have been better off for younger boys, probably. Or maybe that's just me. Then there's another one in the back I'm not going to pull out and get, was The Naming by Alison Croghan. And, well, The writing I thought was better than Graceling, but still it was a very boring book with a lot of just long descriptions of scenery and like the landscape, and it was the two characters traveling. That kind of reminded me of Graceling a lot. It was boring. Sad to say, but I do love the majority of my books, thankfully. The last question, number 8. Which book on your shelf holds the most meaning? This is so hard too because they all have special meaning. But probably my Harry Potter books, the whole series as a set, because I remember I started reading those when I was 12 years old in 7th grade, and that is 12 years this year, half my life reading those books, being a diehard fan. And it was actually, oh, you can see it in the back, this old, not that old, this edition of Chamber of Secrets back here was the first one that I read ever, which it was actually my brother's copy, but he didn't read, so I kind of stole it for myself and got into it. So maybe that one, because that was what made me the die-hard crazy fan that I am today. Anywho, that is it for my bookshelf tag. I tag anyone watching this. Not that there's that many, but I do have some subscribers now, which I'm really excited about. So everybody go ahead and do this tag if you want.